Hello and welcome to another video. Today I made a family tree for Gerald Ford, and before we start, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like under the video because every like helps. And let's start. So this is Gerald Ford over here, Gerald Rudolph Ford Jr. Actually, he was born as Leslie Lynch King Jr. after his biological father, but then he took the name after his stepfather, Gerald Ford. Um, so his um, biological parents were Leslie Lynch King and Dorothy Ayer Gardner. Ford lived with his mother and stepfather. Can talk about them in a second. Um, his paternal grandparents were Charles Henry King and Margaret Alicia Porter or Alicia. His maternal grandparents were Levi Addison Gardner and Adele Augusta Ayer, AAA. Fun fact, Gerald Ford is of Polish descent. He has Polish ancestry from his maternal grandfather, Levi Addison Gardner. And so he has Polish ancestors, and I'm from Poland, so I think that's the only president to have Polish ancestry. So his parents separated in December 1913, and then they divorced. Ford wasn't even half a year old. Both Dorothy and Leslie were married again. Leslie married Margaret Atwood and had three children: Marjorie B. King, Leslie Henry King, and Patricia Jane King. Dorothy married the before-mentioned Gerald Rudolph Ford and had three more children with him: Thomas Gerald Ford, Richard Addison Ford, and James Francis Ford. James was the last surviving of all of Gerald Ford's half-siblings. Ford was an only child because, like I said, his parents divorced when he was very little, and he did not have any older siblings. He only had half-siblings, and all of them were younger than him. So, Ford married Betty Bloomer, real name Elizabeth Ann Bloomer Warren. Warren was after her first husband, William Warren, I think. Yeah. So they had four children together. She did not have any children with her other husband, but she did with her second husband, Gerald. There was Michael Gerald, John Gardner, Stephen Meigs, and Susan Elizabeth. Michael married Gail Ann Brombaugh and had three daughters: Sarah Joyce, Rebecca Elizabeth, and Hannah Gale. Sarah married Blake Goodfellow and had three children: Riley, Ford, and Brady. Rebecca married Clay Chook but did not have any children when her grandfather Gerald Ford was still alive, but she probably did have children when her grandmother Betty Ford was still alive, because Betty died 5 years after Gerald. Next is John. John married Julianne Philando and had two sons: Christian Gerald and Jonathan August. August or August. Stephen was never married, but he did have an affair and had an illegitimate child, but I did not add him to the tree. Maybe I'll add him if I do Betty Ford's family tree on my second channel, my genealogy channel. Susan married. She was actually married twice, so she was once married for her and for her brother. First she married Charles Vance and had two daughters, Tyne Mary and Heather Elizabeth. Later they divorced and she married Vaden Bales and did not have children with him because she was too old. Unless she adopted, but she probably didn't. So yeah, that's the whole family tree of Gerald Ford. Let me know in the comments if you learned something new. I'm sorry that I'm whispering or talking so quiet, but it's 10 o'clock and my mom's still asleep, so I'm trying to talk as quiet as possible, but still for you to hear me. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and please subscribe to the channel and to my other channel, Tomasz uh, the genealogist, and see you in the next video.